Did you know that 12 out of 15 school shooting cases in the 1990s, the shooters had a history of being bullied? Bullying is an unwanted aggressive behavior among school-aged children that involves a real or perceived power. The deaths, accidents, suicide, and effects from bullying is growing. The amount of life lost is becoming overwhelming. There are 5 main types of bullying. The most common is verbal abuse. Verbal abuse is when someone uses relentless insults to belittle or hurt them using words. Another common type that is becoming more popular with today's modern technology is cyberbullying. Cyberbullying is a text or image that may be posted on a personal website, a blog, transmitted via email, message group, or boards. It also could be shared through IM, instant messaging, and cell phones. A third type of bullying is sexual abuse. Sexual abuse is a form of bullying including hurtful gestures, touching, or inappropriate language, most commonly to the opposite sex. The fourth type of bullying is relentless aggression, which is a type of emotional bullying that sacrifices someone's social standing. The last type of bullying is physical abuse. Physical abuse is the least common form of bullying. Physical bullying occurs when kids use physical action to gain power. Most bullying is at school. Physical and emotional safety at school can negatively impact their ability to learn. All 5 types of bullying show up in school-aged children around the world on a daily and monthly basis. Many people are affected by bullying. Most victims suffer depression and emotional damage. Victims obtain increased feelings of sadness and loneliness. They can experience changes in sleep patterns and eating patterns. Most suffer from loss of interest. Some emotional damage can last through adulthood, but most is short term. The worst causes from bullying is suicide and self-harm. Victims commit suicide and self-harm because they feel emotionally unstable or feel like they are not supported. Suicide is the third leading cause of death in the United States. There are about 4,400 deaths per year. Also, at least 100 suicide attempts are committed daily. Self-harm is another serious effect. Some teens and children risk cutting, stabbing, or burning themselves. Many programs and groups have been conducted to prevent and raise awareness. Many schools have taken big steps to solve bullying. Our school helps prevent bullying with programs like Rachel's Challenge, which has caused many students to make changes to turn our school into a safer place. Also, many schools take steps to punish bullying with a 3-step program. Most begin with a conversation with the counselor. The next step is to punish the bully, and the last step is to refer the bully to a school resource officer. Students are beginning to develop an anti-bullying campaign. In July, a student named Monty Proctor from Wellington, Florida, he started a music video to his song, The Mind of a Reject. Proctor's goal was to spread the word about bullying being a real and current issue. Many communities have adopted anti-bullying programs. Bullying is an increasing risk as more and more children and teens are affected. Bullying is a local and current issue. Many schools have already begun inventing new ways to prevent bullying. Most would say that the cost of raising and organizing anti-bullying programs and awareness is overwhelming. But can we put a cost on a human life? When people begin to realize that bullying needs to be stopped is when society will change for the better.